Hi everybody, it's Audrey and welcome back to Chapter and Converse and welcome to another vlog. So it's Friday afternoon. I'm almost done with work and I was thinking about all the things that I want to do and get done and need to get done, and I thought, well, let's try vlogging some of it and just see what happens because it's been a minute since I've done this kind of a thing. So I have like tons of things I need to get done this weekend, tons of things I want to get done this weekend, but I have like no specific plans, if that makes sense. So I have lots of holiday prep that I need to do. I'm trying to prep all of my Booktube year-end content. So I was trying to pull together my books, trying to pull together all my lists. I do the thing where I don't film my year-end like favorites and all that kind of stuff until the very end of the year, because you never know when a book is going to make the list. And I know some people like cut themselves off as of X date, but this happened to me last year. One of the last books I read of the year, Confessions on the 745, wound up being one of my most favorite books of the year. And here we are on December 17th. I feel like I should know that. And I'm reading, I was like, I know I pulled it to show you guys. I'm reading The Girls Are All So Nice Here by Laurie Elizabeth Flynn. And I am obsessed with this book. Of course I don't have the cover on because it's elsewhere so I don't destroy it. So I'm on page 187. It's like a 300-page book, and I'm always afraid to like jinx myself and say the things, but let the dog earring talk for me. I am absolutely loving this book. This is a mystery in the past, a mystery in the present. We have two friends. Something happened in college, they're at their 10-year reunion, and somebody is out to sort of get some revenge on them. So it has a, like that little bit of, I Know What You Did Last Summer-ish vibe, but darker, creepier, dark and messed up people, you know, all the things. But it's reminding me a lot of In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, that sort of a vibe of things. And I'm really loving it. It also has very big Megan Abbott vibes for me. So you have these very dark female friendships and the competition and all of it. And they're not cheerleaders, but like competition between the girls. And I'm absolutely loving it. So I feel like this could be a contender, which is why I will not make my final list or film my final video until I am officially done reading for the year. So it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. If it does, I will probably be housebound, but I have so much that I need to get done here and I need to get cracking. So I just wanted to hop on before I lose the last of natural daylight, and then I'm going to get back to work, but let's see what happens this weekend. Saturday. It is a little bit before 10 o'clock. I have been up way longer than I would want to on a Saturday. I don't know why it is that like the one day that I don't have to get up hyper early, like to go to work. I feel like this happens on the weekends all the time. I wake up earlier than I need to and I can't go back to sleep. So anyway, the upside is I read a bunch of my book and I wrote over 2,000 words. So productive in those senses, which is great. And I've already done a couple things around the house. I've got some more chores to do, but this is like an all business Saturday. Like I have stuff to get done. I have a mission to get things done. I was hyper productive last night too. My list is like multiple pages long. I've been working on this brain dump since last weekend. It's sort of like an endless all the things and I keep adding to it, but I have some priorities for today which I'm going to tackle, and it's really what I'm trying to do is there's all the things I want to do to like reboot for next year. Clean slate, be organized, have a plan, and of course those are all the things that I'm saying I want to do when I know I need to be doing all the things over here. So I'm going to focus on the over here for now and see what happens. I did get a video edited and everything last night, so I have to do the final touches for that to get it up for tomorrow morning, and then I need to make a game plan about filming because I have so much content that I want to film, but I need to actually have a strategy and plan because I tend to, in case you couldn't tell, wing a lot of things, and it makes for a more cumbersome video filming day than it should, or like more chaotic. So one of my many goals, which I'm gonna do a goals video, but it's to be a little bit more deliberate in my planning for my content. I'm gonna get going on wrapping gifts because that's priority number one, and it's also going to force me to clean my dining room table, which is covered with stuff. I don't know if anybody else does this. It's kind of like the equivalent of the chair where everything lands on. My dining room table is my catch-all for absolutely everything. It's what I'm working on, it's what I want to work on, it's the things I have to do. I work from home and I don't have like a proper office, so it's like stuff on my writing desk and my work desk are the same desk, so things flip-flop in between the two of them. It's basically just clutter central. So I'm going to declutter that so I can wrap gifts at the dining room table. Isn't this exciting information, guys? Happy weekend, right? Obviously I decided to take a walk. I feel like I probably look like like I'm like wrapped up like it's freezing. It's kind of flipping cold out. I thought there was a break in the rain. It's misting and windy, so I feel like they're just like wind tears, not me tears. I'm also looking on the ground to make sure I don't trip over a whole bunch of stuff. But I was starting to get a little sluggish, a little stir crazy. So I thought a burst of cold air would do the trick, and it kind of is. So I'm halfway there, or I like turned around, I'm on my way home again. So I'm like at the halfway point. But I was hyper productive so far, and I'm feeling good about it. And I have, I think like 40 pages left in my book, and I'm loving it. I finished an audiobook this morning, which I'll tell you about when I get home. Yeah, but it's just a good day. So I'm glad. I mean, like the weather is not so good, but I'm having a good productive day, so that feels good. So yeah, I just thought I would show you what's going on around here, but I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm about to pass a construction group working on a house, so I'm gonna drop for a minute. So I'm not doing this. Hey guys, obviously I'm home. It started to rain, which is fine, but I was not gonna get all camera-ish and stuff in the rain. So I'm home, had a very good walk. I'm very glad I went out. I'm glad I pushed myself and did it. I feel way better. And I came home to, yeah, my address isn't on this side, an Amazon box. I know what it is because I ordered it, but I am going to like get cleaned up and stuff, and then I'm going to sit and I'm going to finish my book, and I'm going to totally indulge in doing it, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. I still need to do the, I should not be, let me focus on the knife before I start not paying attention. Let me look down while I'm using, and I still need to do the video stuff for, like I need to do the description box and all that stuff for my video for tomorrow morning, so it'll be easy enough. The hard part's done, but I still need to do that. I'm gonna read first because I'm really dying to know how The Girls Are Also Nice Here ends. I am loving this book so much. It's like 1000% in my wheelhouse of all the things I love. So after I'm done with it, I will tell you about it, and highly recommending it. But I've said it before and I'll say it again, there is a reason why I don't do my best of the year video until the end of the year, because you just never know when you're gonna pick up a book that you're gonna love. So, all right, so Amazon. Very important stuff here, friends. Papermate pens. These are amongst my favorite. These are just the black Flair pens. I know I'm not the only person who has like preferred pens out there. I swore I had more of these and I didn't. So I love a black pen when I'm writing, and then I'm looking for like the other ones I love. They're not in reach. The Le pens I like, and then the Pilot Fine Point in blue and black. So those are like my favorites, but I just needed to pick these up. Needed. But you just want to write with what you want to write with. So that's that. I picked up, also very critical, printer ink. Isn't this the most exciting unboxing in the entire world? This stuff runs out like nobody's business, but you know, cost of doing business. But the best part of this entire package. So I did, yeah, I bought a book. When I did my winter snowy reads recommendations video, I always know that I'm missing stuff. And like the day after I filmed it and edited it and everything, I realized I had other books here that I haven't read yet that have snow in it. But then of course the best part of those videos is you guys make recommendations. So a book that had been on my list, and it's basically I was looking for an excuse to buy it, that one of you guys mentioned, is The Dark by Emma Houghton. So this is a newish book. It came out a couple months ago, and it is an isolated thriller in Antarctica, I want to say she is. So it says, in the most inhospitable environment, cut off from the rest of the world, there's a killer on the loose. So we have, yeah, so she is at a UN research station in Antarctica. And I'm pretty sure there's, I don't know if there's like a blizzard or what all happens, but it just says, for fans of Lucy Foley and Ruth Ware, do be afraid of the dark. So I've seen a bunch of reviews on this one. I've honestly just been looking for an excuse to buy it. So I bought it. Excuses, excuses. But it says 1 dead body, 12 suspects, 24-hour darkness. So it feels very Agatha Christie-ish, and it's snow. So I'm super excited about it. And Allie Reynolds is one of the people who plugged this, who wrote Shiver, which is also on my list. But I don't know, maybe I should pick this up next. We'll see, we'll see. I do have a couple of arcs that are coming out that I also want to read for January. So an arc that I got the other day, which I haven't posted about yet, is These Deadly Games by Diana Urban. It's literally just sitting on the floor over here. Not in like a disrespectful on the floor way, but I have stacks of books all around me on the floor here for things that I'm working on. So this comes out in February, and this is from Wednesday Books. So thanks, Wednesday Books. But I read her book last year, which was an isolated, this is a YA thriller. Why can't I think of the name of her last book? All Your Twisted Secrets. So that was a locked room mystery. I very much enjoyed it. This is very much in the vein of, I feel like Karen McManus is like a good comp for this. So I'm interested in this. So this is just, you have 24 hours to win or lose your life. I feel like this is gonna be like another good compulsive read. So very excited for that and very grateful for that. But stay tuned for more details so I can give this one a go as well. So I'm going to get cleaned up and get cozy and get like hunker down and finish my book. It's 4:21. It feels like it's so much later because A, I was up at the not by choice crack of dawn, and B, you know, it's dark. I was seriously hoping to see more people's holiday decorations, like lawn ornaments and stuff. I did get one funny one, which I'll include a video. I'm assuming it came out okay, which I probably shouldn't assume, but if it did, I will share it with you guys. But it's like this soldier, it's like those inflatable things, but this one actually moved too. But there's so many people around here that have those giant inflatable holiday things on their lawn, and when I went out the other night for a walk, it was so dark out you couldn't really get any good images of them because these things crack me up. But so many of them weren't like inflated or anything at this point. I guess it was too early. I was not at the right spot. Okay, I'm gonna get cleaned up because all I really want to do is finish that book. So I'm gonna go do that now.
So as you just take a moment or two to get comfortable, just setting up the exercise with the eyes open.
Hi everybody, happy Sunday. It is late. It's 10:04. I had all the intentions of doing filming and catching up and like everything this morning, and I was gonna like film and best laid plans. I just kind of like my mood reading. I kind of mood live these days, so we're crooked. I obviously just got in from a walk. It is way colder and like windier than I realized it was gonna be. I just like delayer again. My friend that I used to work with used to make fun of me for all the layers I would wear in the winter and how long it would take me to like delayer when I got to work and then relayer before we left at the end of the day. But I had a walking commute on both ends of the spectrum. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. No shame. No shame in my winter gear game. But I had a really good walk. I just have having like a very like inner voice kind of a day. So I had a good night's sleep. I started the day writing, which was great. I wrote, like when I say like good, like I feel good about what I wrote. Subjective if it's actually good, and it's obviously. We're nearing the end of the first draft, knock wood, which is my goal to have done and then printed like by year end, so that I start 2022 with a fully printed, insanely huge first draft so that I can go through it again. But I just was like thinking about the story and thinking about things, and I just wound up doing some cleaning and listening to music, which kind of always gets, or usually gets, my juices flowing. And I did the kind of cleaning where like I was cleaning and reorganizing a closet, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff and rejiggered a bunch of stuff. And it's the kind of thing where probably nobody is going to notice that anything is different, but I know, and it makes me feel better. Cleaning always makes me feel better. It's like that sense of control and that you can see the results, the fruits of your labor. So anyway, I did that and I wound up doing it for a while, and I was in the groove and I just stuck with it. And I know I'm going to be kicking myself later because I do need to film content, but we'll figure it out. We always just figure it out. I don't know why I'm calling myself I. So anyway, lots of good news. I grabbed it. I put the cover back on. I finished The Girls Are Also Nice Here by Lori Elizabeth Flynn last night. As I told you guys I was going to, I sat here, I finished it like a little bit before 7 o'clock last night, but I just like sat and read. I loved this book. I also feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I should rate on dog ears. Like I shouldn't give stars, I should give dog ears. I am obsessed with this book. I expected to enjoy it. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. And I feel like it's like the cackle effect, where I did not know I was going to connect and feel so much and like relate to elements of it, even though I can't relate to what happens in this book. I can relate to what happens in this book, if that makes sense. I'm obsessed, you guys. I'm absolutely obsessed. And I had like that, just reveling in the aftermath of it last night, and I just loved it. I feel like wonderfully at peace and happy and excited for this book. So this was her first adult thriller. I have her YA All Eyes on Her over here, which I want to read. But this I feel like is going to be like a very specific kind of appeal. So I love unlikable characters. I like unlikable main characters, dark and messed up people doing dark and messed up things. So this reminds me in vibe of The Hunting Party, of In a Dark, Dark Wood. The books by these authors that I absolutely love, where they just let their characters be messy. And like how Jennifer Hillier lets her characters be messy. Like I love the messiness of it all. So I am obsessed. I need to sit and think before I can write a full review on it, but 5 stars for sure. And then in other excitingness, some of my, I've been waiting since like my Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff. The video that went up today is my thrifted haul, and I was waiting for a bunch of stuff. So things were stuck in York, Pennsylvania, but we are going to find out what these are. I ordered a whole bunch of books, you guys. I went berserk. I admitted it in that video, and I don't know which ones these are, so we're just gonna open them together. My battery is also flashing the death flash, so I feel like I should change that before we get into this. Let me do that. Let me change the battery, and then we'll open up the books. We're probably at a new angle, but all right. I will say my least favorite thing about this camera, this is the Canon G7X, which I've had for years, is you have to take the tripod off to change the battery out, which is super annoying. So anyway, I digress. Back to the books, what you're here for. So, like I was saying in that thrifted book haul, I went berserk with thrifted books, and I just was feeling all the feels, and I've just been craving new authors and trying to find some new series and just trying to find some new creepy stuff. So this, I want to say this was another Abby, sorry, this is annoying. Oh, why this is like vacuum sealed. Okay. I want to say this was another Abby Crime by the Book recommendation. This is Malice by Kigo Higashino. This was an Edgar Award finalist. So this came out in 1996, and then the translation came out, so came out in 1996 in Japan, and then the translation came out here in 2014. So this is a best-selling novelist who's found brutally murdered in a locked room within his locked house. The two most likely suspects, his wife and his best friend, both have solid alibis, or so it seems. So we have a police detective. We've got some stuff. I'm so worried about spoilers now after I made an entire video about it. I don't want to be the person who, I don't want to be the hypocrite in the situation. So let's go with, in a brilliantly realized tale of cat and mouse, the detective and the killer battle over the truth of the past and how events that led to the murder really unfolded. And Kaga is the detective. So it says, and if Kaga isn't able to discover and prove why the murder was committed, the truth may never be revealed. So I feel like this is, I'm trying to find like some under the radar books is kind of what I'm looking for also. So this is not very big in the grand scheme of things, which is great. This is just $2.76. I'm also enjoying kind of like shorter books too that I can just sort of like impulsively go through. So anyway, Malice. And in the interest of, I don't remember if this was, like I said in that video, I either will get like new or very good. It's a little bit bent from the shipping, which is the nature of the shipping beast. But there are no marks, there are no dings, there's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing wrong with the cover. It's perfect. Couple of bucks. This is the dangerous side effect of figuring out that you can find some really great deals if you're willing to wait for something that you want it to pop up. All right, and what do we have here? So this is from Better World Books, this one. And then I'm opening one from Thrift Books. Oh, so this is, I came across this when I was doing my research for winter reads. I forgot to mention it in my winter reads video, but I had ordered it. And then when that video went up, somebody recommended this book. So this is Snow by John Banville. And I feel like you're not gonna be able to tell, but the cover is like a little shimmery. I don't know if you can tell. So like it looks like snow. I feel like it's not gonna pick up on camera at all, but as you like turn it in the light. And then I love that from the W, can you see? It's like blood dripping from the W. And as if I wasn't a cover buy. Quoted on the cover, Peter Swanson, sinister and unnerving, Snow has all the trimmings of a classic mystery elevated by Banville's immaculate, penetrating prose. Yes, sir. So I had never heard of this before. This came across, like I said, my radar in my research. I immediately went online to find it. So first things first, I would say we are in very good condition. The cover, a little bit like bent a little on the bottom because of shipping. I would guarantee many a books that I've ordered from many a big retailer has come this way. And I would say that's it. So I'm like, I don't want to like risk reading anything, but doing a quick flip for all to see, it's in great condition. I don't see any marks. I don't see any dog earring. I don't see anything. I'm so excited. And this, I want to say this is the UK cover. Yes, printed and bound CPI UK. So this is 2020. I don't know why I thought this one was older than that. Totally fine. Not mad about it. Not mad about it at all. So this is, oh yeah, there's a sticker on the back with pounds. 21.90 pounds. Oh, interrupted again. Now my memory card was full. I should really do something about this. Anyway, where were we? Okay, so this one is, the body is in the library, Colonel Osborne said. Come this way. So following the discovery of the corpse of a highly respected parish priest at Ballyglass House, Detective Inspector St. John Stratford is called in from Dublin to investigate. Stratford faces obstruction from all angles, but carries on determinedly in his pursuit of the murderer. But as the snow continues to fall over this ever-expanding mystery, the people of Ballyglass are equally determined to keep their secrets. So this is not dual timelines. I think this is just 100% 1957, and I'm interested. So not his first book by a long shot, and he won the Man Booker Prize in 2005, so not on my radar at all. Again, trying to find some more authors. Oh my goodness, yeah, he's written about a bajillion books. So this one sounds perfect for the wintry season. I'm building a list, you guys, I'm building a list. I'm gonna get out of this, I'm going to totally indulge and like take a shower and like just get cozy like I did yesterday. That was like the best thing ever. I feel like maybe that helped. I don't know, if I knew the magic of what led to a good night's sleep, you know I'd be doing it every night. But I can have a good night's sleep and do the exact same thing the next day. I can even eat the same food because I'm such a psychotic creature of habit, and it doesn't even matter. But I'm having a craving of wanting to feel cozy. I'm gonna put the scissors down so I don't get myself in trouble. But I'm gonna do that, and then, yeah, I'm gonna pour some eggnog, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll read a little bit. But I've really just been feeling, I actually have some like paperworky stuff to do, but I've just been feeling accomplished this weekend, which is what I set out to do. And I'm not crushing it by a long shot. But I am making very slow progress on that 3-page brain dump list that I mentioned yesterday. So let me go do that, and I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I never finished filming yesterday or like came back on to film yesterday, so it's Monday morning and I just wanted to hop on before the day gets away from me because, you know, I'm actually working. But I had a good night last night, so I wound up enjoying the eggnog as promised. I'm sure everyone was on the edge of their seat wondering. But I started to do, like, I had some admin stuff to do, like paying bills, like all that really boring stuff. And then I just sort of got more of a kick to finish the cleaning project I had started. I also painted my nails because that needed to be done. And I just didn't want to get back on camera and film again. Like, I just sort of went down a different rabbit hole. So anyway, had a very good night. All's well that ends well. I am working today. Like I said, I'm working the next couple of days, but I did read like a minute. By the time I finally went to bed, and I'm not mad about it, I was just like, yep, I just want to go to sleep. So I'm reading The Secret She Keeps by Michael Robotham. This is the first book by him I'm reading. I was gonna say reading. And this one is Megan Doesn't Know Agatha, but Agatha Knows Megan. So these are two ladies living over in the UK. It's dual points of view. So far it's very like quick clip. We're going through the chapters. We're going back and forth between the two of them. I'm very much enjoying it. I feel like for 40 pages in, there's already a lot of information that's happening, but not in a bad way, but like we are getting to it. This is not slow burn so far. And I am excited about that because I've just been like in such a compulsive reading mood that I wanted a book that was going to feel compulsively ready. And then I was like, I was planning to read this anyway, so let's stick with my non-TBR TBR, but I decided to give this one a go. So I will keep you guys posted on it, but I'm very much enjoying it. I also got a little, I wouldn't say sidetracked last night, but while I was doing my nails, I put the TV on because, you know, I don't know why I'm like saying that like it's a bad thing. But I don't even know if I mentioned this in a different video. I got Paramount Plus on Cyber Monday, I want to say, for 99 cents a month for 2 months. And one of the main reasons I got it was because that Adele One Night Only special was on there, which I didn't see, and I assumed it was going to pop up on Hulu, and it didn't. And then I did a little browse, and I saw that Paramount Plus had all 3 seasons of Laguna Beach, which I'm always here for a trash-tastic watch. It also has all seasons of Siesta Key. So if you really wanna dig deep into some good trashy TV, kind of like think Vanderpump Rules meets Laguna kind of a situation. And they also have some higher quality shows that I enjoy. So I loved The Good Wife. I never wound up finishing it. I wound up quitting on that show after a character I loved was no longer on it. But then The Good Fight came out years later, which I never saw, but I adore Christine Baranski. She's one of my favorite actresses. So I just started watching The Good Fight yesterday, and I like motored through, I think, like 3 episodes. In all fairness, I was kind of doing a couple other things at the same time, but I also 100% was sucked into the show, so that happened. But I have a little over a month to get through everything that's on there, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I'm gonna cut this short because I have no idea how long all this video footage is gonna be, but I want to edit it up for you guys. So not the most exciting vlog in the world, but you know, this is just sort of what life is these days. And yeah, there you have it. So whenever this goes up, probably before Christmas, for anyone celebrating the Christmas holiday, I hope you have a great one. Everyone, for a happy holiday season, whatever it is you guys have going on. And I will see you in another video real soon. So thanks everybody. Bye.